Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. And on the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. Looking at the... Starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. In at small and power forward, it's Hunter and Bay. In the backcourt, it's the stars Young and Murray. And it's Okongwu in at the 5 spot. And for the Warriors, up at the forward spots, it'll be Wiggins and Green. Curry is out there with Johnson. And it's Looney in at the 5. Time to send it now to the sideline for more on this spectacular season MP is putting together.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, MP's had a season to remember from deep, but now he has a chance to etch it more concretely in the history books, as he's within reach of the single-season record for three-pointers made. But regardless, Kevin, MP always worth the price of admission.
Yeah, for certain. I like that.
The poise that MP has shown in his entire playing career, it allows him to finish plays like that.
And last season, the Warriors' so-called two-timeline approach seemed to fall flat, didn't you think, GA?
And whether it was chemistry or younger players still growing into their roles, the Warriors are now clear. There's only one timeline, and that's Steph Curry.
And here is Murray, following the three-pointer by MP. Murray left side. The shot's good. Murray's got 5 now.
Fantastic pick-and-roll action. DeJounte Murray finishing.
Curry passes to MP. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Back to Curry. There's the screen. 4 on the shot clock. Johnson, good.
And while any trip that ends with a three-pointer made is a great possession.
For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. It's Young on the wing. Back to Murray. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. He's got 7. Golden State's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. The 3 from MP. Hunter grabs the miss. The Hawks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Murray. Draymond Green grabs the miss.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Johnson kicks to Green. From deep. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. And that one's good. Wiggins.
An advanced score with a lot of counter moves. Wiggins can adapt to what the defense is doing.
Out to the right wing. Here's Murray. And that one goes long. Hey, Greg, what are you looking for here as they enter their first night of a back-to-back?
We'll see how the coaching staff distributes minutes among the players. You don't want to overuse your guys tonight and leave them sluggish for tomorrow. It's about finding a balance.
Steve, thinking back to the 2018 draft, Atlanta made a trade that day with major ramifications.
Kevin, yes, they did. At the core of it, it was Young for Doncic. It might have been easy to second guess at first, but Young has had an enormous impact on the Hawks.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. And this matchup with the Hawks, it's their first meeting of the season.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
They are not short in confidence, but they can't get too carried away because it could cost them the game.
Warriors leading by 5. Green dishes to Johnson. No good from outside. Hawks have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Curry against Young. Now, here's Hunter. D right on him. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that high.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. And the Warriors with some changes. Jonathan Kuminga. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These the new power rankings. They tell a great story. You look at Atlanta. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
Well, right now for the Warriors, they weren't supposed to be this effective at this point in the season. The question now is, can they sustain it?
Johnson can't hit. The Hawks trail by 14. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Running the wings, they'll go at Curry and Thompson. Dario Saric is out there with Draymond Green. And it's MP in at the 5. Now, here's Bogdanovich. Still scoreless. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Kevon Looney is checked in for Saric. Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks. Curry finds Green. MP against Young. Here's Johnson. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
MP is the kind of player that will do whatever his team asks of him. And he's doing it tonight by scoring.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against Dallas played phenomenal. He scored 46 points, and as you may have guessed with him, a lot of those were on the 3-ball. Just a fantastic night for him. The kind he wants to have every night, I'm sure. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
Young, no good.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Green, no luck.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
Here we are, Greg, watching Atlanta. This team has a lot of firepower.
And some great scores, Kevin. They don't just launch threes. They like to work for good shots inside the arc as well. And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
The drive by MP. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
And just too quick with it. MP making a miss.
Bogdanovich looking around. Okongwu with a screen on Curry. Bogdanovich finds Okongwu. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Shot clock at 5. Here's Hunter. The offensive rebound. Young passes to Hunter. Over to the left wing. It's Young on the wing. Over Johnson. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Johnson with the rebound.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
There's 39 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And he banks in the layup.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Bay. Back to Bogdanovich. Okongwu with a screen on Curry. There's the pass to Bay. Now Young. He's guarded by Johnson. Jacks up a three. Draymond Green grabs the miss. And so Green will bring it up for the Warriors. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Thompson right side. MP from deep three-point land. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. MP's got 12 now in this quarter. And so it's MP making things happen for the Warriors. He's at the quarter-century mark. 25 points for him in this game, as they have looked to him over and over to make things happen. We come back right after this.
Hey folks, first off, looking ahead to all...
Well, if this ends up being the final group of participants, then we're in good hands. These guys can all knock them down. And if they get hot, ooh, this is going to be some great long stretches.
And as you know, Jed, it's all about finding your... And looking at the first half we just watched, wow, what a performance for the Warriors.
We've talked about a lot of teams now playing inside out. These guys are punching it inside, and it's not coming out. They're turning toward the rim and attacking, and it's working for them.
Kenny, you're an expert on this. I love talking to you, comparing notes. You used to throw it to the big man every time.
Yeah.
And that is...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. The post pairing, Bay along with Okongwu. Outside, the wings are Murray and Hunter. And it's Young in at the point. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The Golden State Warriors have made the transformation from a league doormat to an all-time champion since the turn of the century. Now, some sources say that the Warriors are the most valuable franchise in the NBA, and right there amongst the most valuable in the world. New ownership, a new arena, they've made a difference to be sure, but make no mistake, Stephen Curry has been the linchpin. Guys?
Absolutely, no doubt. D.A., thank you. Murray outside. And often players want to discuss calls with the officials, but Greg, what was your approach with those conversations with referees?
Kevin, well, it depended on the conversation, but at the end of the day, you realize they've got a job to do just like you do. And you try to keep it as respectful as possible and yet still be able to get your point across.
And that one's good. Hunter.
New players entering the league sometimes don't challenge you from mid-range, but Hunter is excellent from there.
Johnson for three. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 6 assists here tonight.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Bounce pass Young. Murray. It's rebounded by Golden State.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
Took him no time at all on that one. That's 36 points for MP.
MP showing some assertiveness. Shots like this will help him get going.
So the Warriors, GA, last summer deciding to maximize the Curry, Clay, Draymond timeline.
And have slowly swapped their youth for vet contributors. Sent Poole out for the veteran Paul. They know the window is closing and want one more title.
Curry dishes to MP. Another three for Golden State.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Young pass to Bay. Back to Young. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
A three from MP. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got 4 rebounds in this game. And Young, here we go. The Hawks again can't hit.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Shot by Johnson, no good. Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And Young kicks to Okongwu. He dishes it to Murray. Pass to Bay. Fires for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Bay's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Great vision. Murray's such a complete player.
Murray finds MP. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Wiggins against Hunter. Pass to Okongwu. Dishes to Young. Lets it go from 14. And it goes down 2 points. Young's got his second bucket of the night.
Definitely a shot guys are using more these days. Trae Young getting to his mid-range action.
MP, no good.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Hunter, the pass to Murray. Fires at the elbow. MP grabs the miss.
Oh, man, he hasn't had the rhythm tonight. Tried to make up for it there, but it just wasn't meant to be.
This one for 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Hunter's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Personal foul.
Different look here for the Warriors. Sharch checked in for Kevon Looney. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Green. Payton, he's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. And it's Thompson in for Curry. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Bogdanovich is checked in. Looking to end his cold spell, and it's Murray laying it in. Murray's got 9.
Every time I see Murray, I'm reminded that he has a lot of moves around the cup.
And he gets it to go.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Atlanta. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
A 3 from MP. Okongwu grabs the board. Hunter, no one around him. A 3-pointer, no good. And so it's the Golden State Warriors up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We've got more in store for you right after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Yeah.
He's making a change here. MP's checked in, and the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Bruno Fernando. Bay comes in for Johnson. Hunter's checked in for A.J. Griffin. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Johnson is out there with Thompson. Then it's Kuminga. Then there's Saric. And again for 3.
His shooting has been something that we rarely see, and he's sustained it all year long.
Well, it's been an incredible journey for him as he moves closer and closer to second on the all-time three-point leaderboard.
And he's already surpassed Curry's mark from 2019. Next up is James Harden's total from that season of 378.
Young with no one around. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Peyton kicks to MP. And another one falls.
My goodness. 50 for the eight.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Murray against Thompson. Passes it to Okongwu. Here's Young. The 18-footer is right on the mark. 12 points for Trae Young.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
And here's MP for three. Hunter grabs the miss. Hunter's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Young looking around.
Who's watching him?
A minute 42 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Murray. Goes back up. Hunter for three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true shot.
Good! Another from three.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep.
And it's a four-way tie now. Himself, Curry, Zach LaVine, and Dame Lillard.
And here's MP for three. Hunter grabs the miss. Atlanta's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Young way outside. Can't connect from long distance.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
MP, no good.
I'm not sure if anyone on the team has the green light from there. Definitely not him.
It's the kind of shot that gives hero ball a bad name and causes your coach to consider another line of work.
Thompson left side. Lets the three fly. And again for three.
And of course it falls for him. That three pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget.
He passed Curry's high a little earlier, and now he's matched Clay's mark. Didn't think we'd see a show like this coming into tonight, but here we are. And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something to maybe carry over into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll do it, folks. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. See you next time.
Great win. Keep pushing.
Man, I shouldn't have to put up with this.
Whole basketball association.
Truck. Artist to put the heat on.
Do anybody know what Truck is?
Hey, who's asking?
So, you know you got Magic tonight, right?
Wait, DJ what? And Cedric down, we need you to stay out of foul trouble.
Palm trees and sunshine. Los Angeles, our location for tonight's game. The lights are on, and it's showtime. Welcome, everyone, to our coverage of the NBA. We have a great one for you tonight with the Celtics visiting the Lakers. I'm Kevin Harlan with Mike Fratello and Clark Kellogg. What a game we've got in store for you tonight.
This is the matchup that everyone had circled on their calendars. Bird and the Celtics visiting Magic and the Lakers. What could be better?
Absolutely, Mike. And of course, Clark, you have the impact on the standings as well. All teams leading their respective conferences.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, that's just another layer to this classic East versus West rivalry. Each team is trying to put more distance between the second-place teams trying to track them down.
Well, a lot of pressure on recently signed Truck. First game with the team, and he's thrown to the Lions. We'll see how long he stays matched up with Patrick.
So here's who the Celtics will begin the game with. Dennis Johnson is out with injury, so Gerald Henderson will start at the point. Scott Wedman is joined by the newly signed Truck out on the wings. The fifth-year phenom, Larry Bird, starts at the 4. And in the middle, Robert Parrish locking up the center position. And starting for the Lakers, Irvin Magic Johnson runs the show at the point. The rookie, Byron Scott, gets the nod at the 2. They'll have Michael Cooper and Kurt Rambis making up the front court pair. And, of course, it's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar standing tall in the middle. And for Truck, he's known for his defense, Clark. But it will take a huge effort to contain Magic Johnson in this one.
The Celtics did not have much of a choice, Kevin. I mean, with all of their injuries, they needed to bring somebody in. If Truck can disrupt and bother Magic just a little bit, that's a huge lift for them. And Magic Johnson coming off that terrific triple-double last game, a complete game from a very complete player.
We've known it for a while now, but we are watching greatness with Magic Johnson. He controls so much of the game when he's on the floor.
The Lakers with the ball after the basket by Boston. Pass to Rambis. Great D that time from Bird. We've seen a quick start here for the Celtics. Stolen by Magic. Well, with Truck drawing the assignment guarding Magic, Mike, you have to think they'll test him early.
And why wouldn't they? When you have a newly signed guy like Truck checking up Magic, you have to go at him early on. We'll find out quick how Truck handles it. Rumbling inside. Truck with the demolition.
Johnson against Johnson to the inside. Rambis passes to Cooper. Now Scott. Johnson up top. Lots of room. Los Angeles with another miss. Here's Boston now. Big stretch here going 10-2. Here's Truck. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Going inside with purpose and on a mission. Making it happen in tight.
Yeah, the intensity is outstanding, and high percentage looks are a great way to build the lead.
And for more on Truck, who is getting the start today, let's head over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the short-handed Celtics had to make a roster move. They were able to get Truck, a wing playing for the Minneapolis Muskrats. This team has had their eye on Truck for a while, but this string of injuries forced them to act. We'll see how that goes for it. Guys?
We will indeed, D.A. Thank you so much. And Clark, the Muskrats, one of the minor league pro teams in the States.
Yeah, you know, from what I understand, Kevin, Truck was doing really well at that level. This could be his big opportunity.
Here's Truck after Magic Johnson's bucket. Great D that time from Johnson.
Really good position defensively and a really good shot contest, too.
Couldn't have played it any better.
Nifty hands by Truck to take it away. And, oh, here we go with Henderson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Substitution on the court.
.46 seconds left to play in the first. Cans it from downtown.
Their scoring has been a problem, been tough to handle.
And it's enabled them to establish a substantial lead in the early going.
Johnson surveying the floor. Garrett, the pass to Johnson, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Truck. That's his first foul.
Yeah, you know, he takes the hit, but looks like he didn't get his feet set in time.
Yeah, I think there was some movement at the point of contact.
Boston making a switch here. Bird's checked in. Here's Johnson, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Johnson's got his second basket of the night.
Good pass from Wilkes, possessing a keen awareness for when his guys are open.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And so it's Garrett with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Down by 12. Here's Wilkes. Johnson inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Johnson's length makes him hard to deal with inside, which is why he's able to draw fouls.
Lakers shooting their first free throws of the night right here. And that one misses.
As far as guys who can orchestrate your offense, it's hard to do better than Magic Johnson. His vision out on the floor is just so unique.
Good on the second free throw. Here's Buckner. Puts up a deep three. No good on the last second attempt there. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Boston on top. They lead by 11. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to our coverage. Second quarter action here at the Fabulous Forum. Lakers trail by 11. Like you talk about the excitement in this crowd, this is a capacity crowd here tonight. 17,505 here in the Forum.
It's been the hot ticket here in L.A. Laker fans know what the implications of this matchup mean. They've come out in full force.
Celtics leading by 9. It's Bird, top of the key. For three. Truck. Rebounded by McAdoo. Lets it go from the wing. Bird pulls it in. And so it's Boston with it. They've led by as many as 14 points. Rebounded by McAdoo. Well, Clark, we expected Magic to have a potential breakout game. So far, he's been solid.
No surprise, Kevin. He's always going to be a factor when you talk about Magic Johnson. But with Truck defending him, I would have thought he would look for his own shot just a little bit more here.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, the officials won't let that slide. I mean, they're eager to call out those illegal screens as well. They should be.
I do think he was trying to get there, but you've got to be completely planted.
Celtics leading by 9. The three. That's his sixth field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
And Truck can make you pay from deep, especially given this kind of wiggle room.
And, Mike, the last game out, Boston dropping their game to San Diego. First loss for them on this road trip.
The Clippers were hitting everything, it seemed. Boston just couldn't keep up. That's a game you know they want back.
That is an aggressive move from Truck. A powerful finish.
Johnson outside. Pass to Wilkes. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Wilkes has got his second basket of the night.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Johnson, the pass to Buckner. Three-pointer. And again, Boston with the triple.
That's just great awareness and feel by Truck. I mean, he knew he had to get rid of it in a hurry.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. The Celtics making a switch here. Henderson's checked in. Here's Johnson. He's got 7. Even though he's coming off the bench in this one, Mike, what a year it's been for Jamal Wilkes.
He's looked very comfortable all season long. Found his role and has played it perfectly. Great scoring threat for this team.
Now, here's Scott. No scoring in this one. 3 on the clock. Tries the hook. Magic off the mark. He had Truck right on him.
Keeping constant pressure on the defense. McAdoo, certainly one of the tougher assignments in the league.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. When they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
Both teams deciding to change it up. That one is no good.
You know, we've seen so many great battles between Bird and Magic. Something special typically happens when these two meet.
Rivals in college and now rivals in the NBA. They always seem to be getting in each other's way.
Lakers trail by 14. Here's Scott. And again, no good by the Lakers. Here are the Celtics with the ball. Johnson kicks to Anderson. Here's the 3. Johnson can't get it to go. And it's the Lakers on the break. Johnson with the block.
That's just great anticipation by Truck, knowing his man's tendencies.
So both teams changing it up here. For the first half, Celtics lead by 11. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Welcome back, everyone. The second half getting going. Lakers and Celtics here in beautiful LA. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for LA. 11-point game. And with Truck on the floor again, Mike, it seems the Celtics will be matching his minutes with Magic's.
That's why they signed him. Boston feels he is the right man to bother Magic with his strength. Makes sense they would match minutes.
Looking to let any shot fly out there. Truck finds the mid-range and knocks it down.
And the basket by Johnson.
Working his way inside for a high percentage look there. Nicely done.
A bumpy start to a new half for this D, though. They kind of gave that up.
Now here's Johnson. He's got 21. Off with the layup. Lakers trail by 11. Here's Cooper. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Bird against Abdul-Jabbar. Henderson outside. Johnson with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Offensive rebound. A shot's good from Parrish. Parrish has got 8 points.
Well, both of these teams have been terrific so far this season. This could be a preview of this year's finals.
Yeah, I agree with you, Mike. The Lakers would love a return trip. I mean, with both teams atop their conferences, this game does have some extra juice to it.
Now here's Johnson following the shot by Kareem. A second chance effort, and Bird finishes inside. Bird's got his first basket of the night.
Willing to fight for those loose balls. Bird is a winner.
Offensively, Clark, things have sort of fallen apart for him.
And they need to recover as soon as possible. Tell you what, you look at the rebounding discrepancy in this one, it's obvious they made a concerted effort to dominate the glass.
Yeah, they've been the more determined team, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Good job chasing after the play, getting the rebound, and delivering a strong finish.
And things are only going to get worse for the defense if they keep letting plays like that happen.
Now here's Johnson. He's got 9. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. That one falls, coming off the Johnson feed. And this year's draft class, Mike, it's shaping up to be a good one.
There are a few players that could alter the future of teams. Olajuwon and Jordan seem like can't-miss prospects. But there are a lot of great kids coming out this year.
Great positioning on the putback. Parrish has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Parrish cleaning it up for his team, using his length to protect the play and get them the basket.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Well, Mike, they've been rivals for many, many years. Bird against Magic. What are you seeing so far?
Neither has jumped ahead of the other so far. But as the game goes on, both will start looking for their own number.
And Kareem throws it down.
Love the way he cleaned up the miss and then flushed it back home.
Yeah, wasn't that impressive, Clark? Great effort from him to see the play through.
Stayed with it.
Yep.
And that's the level of effort they'll need in order to erase this deficit.
Well, Kareem only had 3 rebounds in their last game against Boston. You knew he'd grab more than that in this one.
And it's Cooper missing.
And it's puzzling to me why he elected to fade away. He should have just gone right up with it. Bad miss.
And Clark, the Celtics leaning on a lot of outside shots in this one. And as you know, that's not really their game.
It really isn't. Because they've got so many weapons inside, they usually pound it in down low. But with Kareem lurking in the paint, you can see why they're trying to get it done outside.
Now here's Henderson. Nice ball movement by Boston. Kicks it out to Truck. Fires the 3. Traps in the tray. Johnson's got 24 points.
Call this the Truck game. He's been piling up the points. Not the guy you expect to steal the show as he has here so far.
And the Lakers call time here. So both teams making some changes here.
Here they are. The Lakers girl dance team. Enjoy.
Checked in for Garrett. Johnson is checked in for Boston. The Lakers also with the sub. Garrett's checked in. Boston also with the sub. Carr, he's checked in for Truck. Johnson checked in for the Lakers. And a change for the Celtics. Johnson's checked in. Garrett, he's checked in for the Lakers. Celtics leading by 17. And Mike, in the second half here, you wonder how big a factor the short benches will play in this one.
Both teams are missing some rotation players due to injury. The starters might get a little more tired early on.
Yeah, you know, Johnson plays with such confidence and effervescence in the open floor. You never know what he's going to do, but most of the time, he makes a good decision.
Now, here is Ainge. Buckner the pass to McHale. Bird kicks to Johnson. Five on the clock. McHale on the wing. Shoots the three. The rebound by the Lakers.
At some point, he needs to stop shooting threes. They aren't going down for him. Nobody between him and the basket on the break. And the pass was right where it had to be.
So it's the Celtics now. They led by as many as 18 points. Buckner the pass to Johnson. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Sinks that one from the post. Johnson's got 26. Well, you have to be surprised at the way Truck is played tonight, Mike. He looks like he belongs.
Credit to the Celtics scouts. They saw his talent and picked him up when they needed him most. Great showing from him.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Boston?
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior. They're scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
Also, they were ultra consistent from outside, hitting a high percentage of those shots tonight.
Scotty's checked in for the Lakers. The Celtics also with a sub. Gerald Henderson, he's checked in for Buckner. Wilkes. And the Lakers with another miss. And so Bird will bring it up for the Celtics. They lead by 14. Down low. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And Bird is just too good inside, just brushing off the defense like it's nothing.
Get that bucket in no time at all. Johnson's got 9 points here in the second half. And the Celtics have one more game on their road trip, Clark. They'll travel to Phoenix after this game here.
Caps off a successful 6-game road trip for them, Kevin. They started really hot, winning their first 3 games on this West Coast trip.
Here's Johnson after the made shot from Truck. Johnson, the pass to Scott. Lets a floater go. Doesn't fall. Truck making it tough for Magic. Johnson down low. Johnson on him. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Love the grittiness Truck plays with inside.
At the line for the Celtics. Rock taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw.
Well, you talk about a guy who's all work and effort. Truck never seems to take a play off.
Some changes for Boston. Parrish comes in for McHale, and Wedman subbed in for Ainge. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. Lakers trail by 16. The shot from 20 feet away. And Boston with the rebound. Truck's got his 5th rebound in this one. Going inside. The shot, no good. Good D by Johnson. And it's the Lakers' ball. Here's Cooper. Second shot opportunity. Rambis controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, and Kurt Rambis, rugged on the glass. Really battles. He's excellent at rebounding the ball because he gets after it. Positions his body, never gives up, always hustling. Takes pride in that part of his game. You know, at one point it looked like there was still a chance, but I think that time has come and gone.
Now they're just hoping to end with something they can build on. He's doing everything he can to carry this team. But even his impressive numbers can't do it alone. Others need to get involved.
Now here's Bird. Johnson finds Bird. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. Bird's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I like that they're putting in the work, trying to build this lead out.
Because in the NBA, no lead is safe.
Here's Johnson. Counting.
Once again, it's Magic over the 20-point mark, just as he did a few weeks ago when these teams played.
Pass to Johnson. We've got 1:23 left to play in the final quarter. Rebound the Lakers. Abdul-Jabbar's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Scott. It's hauled in by Bird. Celtics leading by 15. Johnson goes in.
And although there's still time left on the clock, this one's over.
Yeah, I agree. It would take an absolute miracle for the opposition to mount a comeback.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're trailing by 17. 1:05 left to play here in the fourth. And we've got
Substitution on the board. Timeout called for the Lakers.
changes for the Lakers. Worthy's checked in for McAdoo. And it's Johnson in for Johnson. Johnson, he's checked in for the Celtics.
Look, at nearly 7 feet tall, Swin Nader often has the size advantage, and I think what makes him deadly is how relentless he is in putting the work in inside.
32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Johnson. That one falls. Truck's got 35.
What a way for them to finish the game, closing it out with some terrific play.
We've seen too many games slip away late. They did a great job of putting this one to bed.
Shots off by Magic, and Truck not giving him any space. Lays it up off the glass.
When the going gets rough, Truck keeps trucking.
Johnson outside. Like that'll do it. The Celtics come into the Forum and get the win.
Despite missing several starters, I'm impressed they rallied. Credit to the core of the Celtics for keeping their focus.
They kept it indeed, Mike. Celtics extend their...
Get home safe.
Project, Bessie, bet you.